Okay, we didn't just get a plasma lens, we got a trigger wire. Um, I don't know what we're looking at here. I'm inclined to invest in the trigger wire first. Here's the thing, the wire concept in general is appealing to me, but the razor wire certainly is not gonna be of any real use anymore. Plasma lens might be a very solid attack weapon, but we aren't doing badly on that front even now. When you combine the sniper rifles and the launchers, we're doing okay. The trigger wire presents a potentially new type of fighting for us, so I'm inclined to invest in that first. We also have about 9 million income. Ooh, trigger wire is quite expensive. Yeah, plasma lens is twice as expensive though, so out of curiosity, how much would we have to put there to get it in 3 days? A lot. The trigger wire isn't really an exception though. How much to get it in 2 days? Is it even possible? Yeah, we're looking at a cost that is so high it's not even worth contemplating. What I want is income level in funding that'll get both of them in 3 days. So I think plasma lens is the more expensive one, so that's going to be our measuring stick. About below 70,000 per day, and at maximum that'll take us about 6 days. So that's 2 missions, and we're done. Since all the research is on, any extra research days will be go to the next research. So at maximum we're looking at 2 missions, and we'll get both. We'll start with the trigger wire. Yeah, 2 missions, and but we have to have both. I wonder if it's any good. What it sounds like is basically that instead of having a razor wire, there's some kind of explosion there, which would be very nice. We could have a defensible position where we can retreat to without having to try to throw desperately grenades or plant bombs or something like that. We could just retreat into a more defensible position and have a good chance that whatever we did there would actually kill something. So we'll see how that works. Well, as luck would have it, 2 new missions. So after this, we'll have both. Sevastopol and New Delhi. Sevastopol. We want Sevastopol sterilized. Leave nothing alive there. We can repopulate it later when our clone factories are back online. And New Delhi. Eliminate Dil Gunda. Crush the uprising. Attention executive, you have just eliminated Anika Maritz. She was a double agent. I knew this much from the beginning, since Executive Maritz informed me of her plan to infiltrate the Church of the New Epoch. However, I only began to suspect her betrayal when Professor Drennan was abducted. On her return, Maritz told me that her duplicity had been necessary in order to convince the Nine of her fidelity. Credibility of her story relied upon the conviction that you could get the professor back, which you did. However, I remained unconvinced. When she disappeared a second time without warning, I finally accepted that she had been corrupted by the church of the new epoch. This left no alternative, and Nika Mirabel had to be terminated. We must continue to restore the integrity of Utopia. To this end, you will receive further briefings directly from me. Update. Intercepted communications between Kopal Visick and his lieutenants indicate that the Unguided are planning to break out beyond city perimeters. Visick expects his followers to rendezvous at Lake Margut Kaka on the Tibetan Plateau. Here, according to Visick, they will survive the cataclysm. The truth is that the end will come for them long before they reach their destination. Nevertheless, massive uprisings are being reported in Delhi and Sevastopol. There have not yet where we have not yet re-established Eurocorp control. This situation you must bring under control. Sevastopol's heavy industrial sector has been completely overrun by the unguided mob. Anything that hasn't already been destroyed is now in their hands. Unfortunately, they seem to be waiting for something, perhaps a final instruction from Visick, before attempting to break through the city perimeter controls. There is similar trouble in Delhi. We still have operatives in the city, but they are vastly outnumbered, trapped within the old police compound. The one remaining tank keeps the unguided at bay for now. The unguided themselves are heavily defended within the city's river port district, which they have taken over, presumably as it provides their escape route. An ex-Eurocorp strategist, Dil Gunda, has sided with Kopal Visick and is openly directing the unguided from there. Without his tactical expertise, the rebellion would be doomed to failure. I'm sort of wondering where this plot line is going. For a long time, it just has been a massive system of control trying to react to an attack, unexpected attack, and compromise of the systems, try to re-establish control. But we really don't know anything about anyone's motives at this point. What's the actual plan? What's happened on the other side? So there is the campaign on the cult side too. So I'm wondering if you do need to play both sides to get an understanding of what the plot really is. Or is this just going to quickly culminate in something and we'll get some kind of an explanation just by playing this one campaign? That would suit me just fine. Because I'm sort of afraid that the second campaign will go pretty much the same route overall. So I'm wondering if it's worth playing in that sense, or is it basically just two sides of the same coin thing, or is it something that you need to play both to really get what's happening here? And do they provide enough different types of a mission to keep things interesting still? Delhi. Link chemical plants. Foam steel defense industries distribution facility. Satellite alert. Eurocorp operatives and MBT. Where is that? Kill a single person in Delhi. 20,000 costs for a net scan. This is where we need to kill everything. Yeah, sterilize the city, leave nothing alive. R&D facility. Yeah, south side gate and kill everything. Okay, this looks like the more interesting mission. Eavesdrop. Possible ghost trace. Kopol Visik. Okay, this might turn out to be a capture mission while we're actually in there. Kill everything, get Visik. I'm doing the New Delhi mission first. It should be sort of a repeat of the previous mission. Just kill a guy there. Yeah. Yeah, the equipment. It's it looks like an upgraded version of a very typical weapon. The range is the same, weapon power is a bit higher and energy consumption is a bit higher. So it looks like the next generation of your standard weapon. Cost 100,000, so 200,000 just to get one. I think we'll hold on to that. Satellite rain. You suck. You suck so badly. A simple nuclear grenade is much better. Maybe with something like a clone shield you could get into a position where you want, then you could drop it. But the problem is again, they'll react to you and you're very likely dead. So satellite rain is sort of sounds awesome, but when you actually get to use it, it's a lot less awesome than it first initially appeared. We do need some empty inventory space, and there's only one at the moment. I'm thinking of selling high explosives. They don't really serve much of a purpose now with the grenades and with the launcher, rocket launcher pistols or whatever those are. We can destroy things without them quite easily. They're a bit cheaper to use than nukes, naturally, but I'm not sure if it's worth filling up an inventory space anymore. So yeah, two free inventory spaces. I guess we can use the IFF2 to bolster some defenses. I don't want to carry it around anymore. And we don't really need the money either, so selling it back here would be probably just a waste. Yep. I think we're good to go. New Delhi.